Speaking at Casemates, Unite's regional officer Victor Rosello called on the government to reach an agreement on the pensions issue, saying this had been negotiated over the last 3 years. Fabian Picardo also had a challenge of his own, asking every union and political party to commit to having a holiday on the 1st of May.
Political leaders have to lead, and therefore they have to give leadership based on rationale. My rationale is that the 1st of May is a day that must be celebrated on this day to commemorate what happened on the 1st of May. Now, there are holidays that we move around, the Queen's birthday, things like that. Of course we can move them around, but there are things that we do not move around in our calendar, and this is one that we should not move around. There are some religious holidays that we don't move around for good religious reasons that matter to people, and for people who have an ideology which can be alongside a religion, this also matters, and we must stick to this day, and we must stick our colours to the mast and defend what we believe.
The Chief Minister also expressed his intention to work on the equalisation of maternity benefits for teachers and the public sector and to reviewing disability benefits. On the implementation of pensions for the private sector, he was confident his government would be able to deliver soon.
I think so, and not something as difficult as it appears, because the United Kingdom has already adopted this system. They have trailblazed and have adopted this in working with the CBI, the Confederation for British Industry, the Federation of Small Businesses in the UK, etc. They have delivered a system which is acceptable to employers and acceptable to trade unions. And what we want to do is talk to the workers' representative groups and the employers' representative groups and deliver a similar system in Gibraltar. I've already spoken to the chairman of the chamber and the president of the FSB, and I've spoken to the leaders of some of the unions on this subject. They're ready for engagement, and I'm very happy that we may be able to deliver on that even sooner than people anticipate.
The day was not without some controversy, with the GGCA maintaining that it had been excluded from the rally, something that both the government and Unite reject. There does seem to be a way forward, though, with both unions willing to work towards greater unity next year.
I take this opportunity to invite, extend my helping hand, my friendship to Wendy Cummings, to sit down with us, sit down with me for a coffee. Let's talk about fundamental issues, not interpersonal issues. We will always have differences as two different opposing unions, but we should unify and try to near our positions in many of the fundamental issues. If we can do that, by all means, I look forward that next year we're all together.
I mean, I've been after this for years now, and in fact, this is something that we did after our viewpoint discussion. It's something that I said to Victor. Look, Victor, I remember that when we were working together with the Cross Frontier group, I said, look, I have an issue, please can we talk about it? And I got an email back, I mean, in writing, saying, look, the Unite Executive doesn't want to work with you. I mean, and that to me was a bit of a blow, and I remember that from that day on I say I'm not running after them anymore. I mean, I'm happy to meet if they discuss, but, you know, having tried again, you know, it gets to a point where you say, well, look, you know, I'm going to, you know, stop trying, really.
There was also news of an education partnership agreed by the government and the teachers' union NASUWT. Signed on stage, the framework aims to create a new way of working.
This agreement is the first time that we can conscientiously and concertedly work together towards a same goal. And the goal is to have the best educational system, not in Europe, in the world. We have to aim high. We cannot sit down and accept mediocrity. Not that I'm saying that there's mediocrity now, but we have to aim to the very, very highest.
Other initiatives announced included the establishment of a working group with the Employment Ministry, with short-term and zero-hour contracts highlighted as a priority for the youth section. And in the spirit of celebration and sport, prizes for a May Day five-a-side junior football tournament, which took place a week earlier, were presented on stage.